Hello, cats and kittens. We are live, and welcome to Wednesday Music Chat with James and Cait. And now Cait's going to take over.
Okay. Hello, everyone. I hope everyone's doing awesome. And if you're not, that's okay. I'm a little sluggish today. It's my day off. I had a hard time getting up, but here I am. Alright. Aside from the bloody nose I just had, I had a legit bloody nose. Came out of nowhere. Luckily, it's done. Hopefully, it stays that way. Other than that, I'm as peachy as it's gonna get. Today's what? October 23rd. What's next Thursday?
Halloween!
Halloween. Yeah. I need to start watching my Halloween annual shows and movies. When my favorite radio show is off the air, I'll do that. Now, let's go ahead and James, why don't you go ahead? Oh, before we do a review, we gotta do a moment of silence for former Iron Maiden vocalist Paul Diano. Yeah, he passed away this week.
Oh, yeah, that's true, right?
Yeah, so I figured it'll be a nice proper way to pay our respects.
Definitely. Hey, Bob.
Hi, Bob.
All right, I'm ready.
Diano. Yeah. Well.
Okay.
Sorry, Paul, if I butchered it. You could correct me when I get to heaven. You could correct me on that one. I'll let you correct me. All right, so let's go ahead and have a moment of silence for Paul Diano, the former vocalist for Iron Maiden.
All right.
So here we go. All right, thank you guys for doing that. Much appreciated.
Yeah.
We just need to pay our respect. I love Iron Maiden, and I know from my understanding, Paul's on the first two records. I've heard his voice before, and he's a great vocalist. And I also know he was very sick at the time as well. So our thoughts and prayers go out to his family, friends, fans who are all affected by Paul's death. Also, before we go, I just want to make a quick little announcement. Rumors are this is James, your spy senses might have been right. There has not been an official word yet, but there are more rumors about Bon Jovi tour next year. They're just rumors.
Ooh.
There's nothing.
I'm pretty sure it's going to happen. It has to.
If it happens, they better get to Denver.
And it better come here from Moncton or
I will gladly fork over Metallica for this moment.
Even Alice Cooper?
Don't you
Hey,
that is not a fair
Darren's in the house.
Cheap shot.
Maybe here for the whole thing, though James understands why I might not. Yes,
That's
I know.
Okay. I respect that, Darren. Respect. I understand. Thank you for showing up and let us know. I appreciate it. That was a cheap shot. Cheap shot. No, that's a cheap shot.
What if Alice Cooper opened for Bon Jovi?
No, we're changing topics now. Cheap shot. Girl, give me a migraine. Cheap shot. Oh boy, but there are rumors heavily circulating, and people are begging, don't go, but don't do it because your voice is shot. And here I am going, he sounds better. He does. And
he does.
Yeah, he does. So I'm like, oh, for love be how I'll gladly forget Metallica and just go to this. Gladly. Sorry,
Definitely.
Metallica. Sorry, Metallica. I've been waiting a long time for you guys, but I've also been waiting just as long.
Hey, if you get an opportunity for Bon Jovi, I'd go for that all the way.
Well, yeah, I mean, last time I even saw Bon Jovi was, on the Because We Can tour. That was 2 weeks after Simbora left. And don't ask me about my thoughts, people. I respect both sides. I wasn't there. I don't know, but I love them both. I do. And that was a great show. The band did great. I love John's version of not Shout. He did that in Cheyenne. Bon Jovi performed Shout in Cheyenne. I love their version of Start Me Up. And that's where I saw John Bon Jovi do the Jagger Walk for the first time in my life.
Cool.
He could pull it off, too. He pulled it off. I mean, he poked
it like a duck walk.
He puckered up his lips.
And he waddled away. Waddle, waddle.
Oh yeah, he was
It's that
striding
song.
away. I'm just sitting here in the cheap seats, but I can see him on the Megatron, and I'm just going like,
Pretty cool.
yeah, he can sell that. He can sell it pretty well.
Before I do my reviews, I just gotta refresh the page for a sec. I think my head's not level. Let me see.
I think your head looks fine. Oh no. Oh, Lord help us. But anyway, I'm gonna try and look at myself. Okay, thank gosh. I saw my bubble head, and I'm like, oh no. Lord help us. But you should hear me. I'm going, Lord help us. But anyway, yeah, so that's what I've heard. Also, I'm done singing at church. It's that they really need help with the audio and visuals. And Pastor Rob is leaving in 2 weeks to go back to his home and to his wife and 5 kids in Uganda.
Wow.
Yeah, so he'll be gone. So I'm gonna miss him. You know, he's very smart. I have learned a lot from him, man. I mean, a lot. And he's actually a professor in Uganda of he's gonna be he'll have a PhD in music, and he's a professor for the university down there. Yeah, I'm like, good for him. He's very, very knowledgeable. I think he's just itching to get rid of that big project he has to show off before he graduates. That's pretty big, in my opinion. But I told him to breathe, and when they're looking at you, just look at the wall and move your hands. When you talk, you have to move your hands. So, but I'm gonna miss him. But I've learned a lot. And he was a blessing.
And I think you're all going to be flipping out when I tell you who's going to be on the Fab Forum in a few minutes.
Who?
You'll see. I have to do my. Wait. Let me do the movie I'm watching tomorrow and get to it. Hold on. Okay. I'll do the Fab Forum first and then.
Yay!
So tonight on the Fab Forum, the guest is going to be. All I have to do is sing part of the song, and you'll know who it is. Bye, bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee. Don McLean!
The levee was dry.
Yep, Don McLean's going to be on tonight.
Drinking whiskey and wine, saying this. Don McLean.
Be the day that I die. This will be the day that I die. Yep. Don McLean's going to be on tonight. I'm excited for that. I'm pumped.
Yeah, you got to tell me what he says about the Beatles and stuff. I am curious about that.
Oh, for sure. And I bet he'll talk about Buddy Holly and how he wrote the American Pie song and that. So that's going to be cool. So tomorrow, we continue our adventures through Middle Earth. Searching for Tone. Hello. All driving, so I won't be able to chat, but I'm here in the background. Be careful driving, man. Don't smash into a tree.
Yeah, no.
Stay safe out there.
Leave the phone down. We want you safe.
So tomorrow it's going to be The Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers. Yes, the extended edition. And we get our first glance of Gollum. And that's the one where he says, what are taters, precious? You know, potatoes, boil them, mash them, put them in a stew. And here's our heroes. We have Arwen.
Liv Tyler. Yeah.
Aragorn. Gandalf. Now he's not Gandalf the Grey. This one he's Gandalf the White. Then we have Frodo and Sam. And this one is a long one too. It's on 2 discs. Part 1, 2. It's 3 hours and 56 minutes long.
My dad and I saw that in theaters.
And the extended cuts are better than the theatrical because there's a lot more that makes sense in them than the other ones. And then the following Thursday, I'm going to have to start that one earlier because that one's 4 hours and 23 minutes for Return of the King. Yes. George, hello.
Hi, George. Good to see you, sir.
Yeah, so before I I hand the reins over to Cait. I just want to tell you guys that on Monday I was watching the Lamb, and the Lamb was showing us that certain guitar picks are flammable if they're made from celluloid or cellulose or something. He says
Yeah.
that's what they used to blow up the theater in the movie Inglorious Bastards.
Yeah.
And so I'm
love
looking at he's got this, I think he had a bowl or something on the table. I'm like, I saw flames coming out and the guitar was close to the table. It's like, what's he doing? And then he set another one on fire. He's showing us, I mean, this thing is really flammable. Big flame. He's holding this thing. It's like, big flames are coming off the thing. I was like, oh my God. I was like, man, you're risking your life. You're going to get third-degree burns. And then I typed in the chat the song, Burning Down the House. And I should have said, come on, baby, light my fire. That would have been funny, too. All right, so now back to our regular scheduled program.
All right. Ding. Ladies and gentlemen, I have some tour news. It's not Bon Jovi related. It's Foreigner related.
Ooh.
Foreigner have extended their tour, their farewell tour. And they're looking at getting and it's in report that it's reportedly to continue with recently retired founding frontman Lou Gramm. So
I got an album with Lou Gramm.
That's awesome. So it says right here, according to Ultimate Classic Rock, Foreigner isn't ready to say goodbye. They extended their farewell tour into 2025. Legacy members will be joining the current lineup at select shows along the way. Original keyboardist Al Greenwood, and longtime bassist Rick Wills are confirmed guests, while talks reportedly continue. Recently retired family frontman Lou Gramm. Stalwart songwriter, guitarist, and producer Mick Jones no longer regularly tours with the band following a Parkinson's diagnosis, which I don't recognize someone as it. He also wasn't on hand as Foreigner was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Hello, Mississippi Blues. Welcome.
Hi, Mississippi Blues. So we got Foreigner. So the current lineup of Foreigner. Let's see. Hanson, you got Kelly Hanson is joined in the current lineup by guitarists Bruce Watson and Louis Maldonado, Jeff Pilson of Dokken fame, keyboardist Michael Bluestein, and drummer Chris Frazier. Foreigner spent the summer sharing stages with Styx on the Rain Gauge and Jukebox Tour this year. All right, so guys, Styx are headlining. So here is the, I'll tell you where they're Styx. I wish that was Styx. A Foreigner have extended. They'll be in Vegas. Darn it. And I won't be there. That's ahead. That's late. I won't be there. October 26th through November 9th. Darn.
Wow.
You got Hollywood, Florida, Clearwater, Florida, Augustine, Florida, Highland, California, Scottsdale, Arizona, Reno, Nevada, Wheatland, California, Arnold Park, Iowa, Council Bluffs, Iowa. Why? It's Iowa. Windsor, Ontario, Coliseum, and they got Battle Creek, Michigan, Chippewa Falls, Wisconsin, Columbus, Ohio, West Bend, Wisconsin, Mount Pleasant, Michigan, Hamburg, New York, North Lawrence, Ohio, Vancouver, British Columbia, Palmer, Arkansas, Tulsa, Oklahoma City, Wright City, Missouri, West Springfield, Massachusetts, Durant, Oklahoma, and Atlantic City, New Jersey. This is all next year. So nowhere near me, but I thought I'd highlight that because the fact that there are reports coming in that Lou Gramm might join them, that would be huge if you get Lou Gramm.
Now, before we carry on, I thought this would be appropriate to show this because of who's going to be on the Fab Forum. And Cait, I know what you're going to say when I show this.
Try me. Oh, he's a great artist. I only know that one song.
Well, there's Vincent on here. Starry, Starry Night. Paint your palette blue and gray. That's another famous song on there.
I only know that American Pie song.
Yeah, so I thought I'd show that.
Well, don't worry, James. You're safe. You're this time. What movie? Well, did you say you had something of Lou Graham?
Yeah, I just don't know where it is. Let me go find it.
You go find out. Just babble over here.
Okay, let me go find it. Give me a second.
Before we go on any more content, well, he goes find that Lou Graham music he has, which I am very curious about. I shall say that Vegas is still happening on March 21st. No idea what the hotel is. My sister was looking at hotels earlier today. No, excuse me, last night. Nothing yet. We're getting there. I'm just ready for a vacation. I'm just ready for a vacation at this point, people. I just want my vacation. The vacation that kept getting delayed. And by the way, Peanut Gallery, I can't see anything, so you might have to wait for James. I'm just saying. So next up, we'll be talking about Kiss. 18 musicians who secretly performed on Kiss albums. This I'll find interesting. I just want to read without James. You know me, Kiss fan all the way. And yeah, James, please hurry up. I hate this. Oh Lord. But anyway, I guess I'll read it to you. And you guys can just leave it in the comments for James to look at. And I'll just tell him what's going on. Alright, so if you want to know who played which instrument. Ah, there he is. Hot darn. Get out of here.
The songs on here are Ready or Not, Heartache, Midnight Blue, Time, If I Don't Have You, Side 2, She's Got to Know, Arrow Through Your Heart, Until I Make You Mine, Chain of Love, Lover Come Back. Here's the back.
Yeah, do you want that? I'll take it.
It's got no inner sleeve, Atlantic. You want it?
No.
You sure?
Okay. I'm kidding with you.
You know what? Cait, you're my friend.
No.
I want you to have this for your Christmas gift. I'm going to give it to you.
Oh.
I mean, you're giving me a nice book in the Elvis magazine and that basketball card. I'm giving it to you. You like Lou Graham? You're a fan. This is yours.
No.
Yes.
I'm just messing with you.
No.
Okay.
I want to give it to you.
I mean, yay and damn at the same time.
Just accept the gift, okay?
No. I can't do that to you.
Yes, you can.
I just like annoying you.
I know, but I want you to have it.
Okay.
Lou Graham is from my city. He was born here. Oh, wow, Bob. I didn't know that.
I didn't know that, Bob. He's very good. I heard him singing at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame with Kelly Clarkson. Wow.
All right. Don't work too hard, George. Have a good rest of your shift.
Yeah, give me a second. Bye, George.
Okay.
Give me a second. Okay. So we're going to talk about 8 musicians who secretly performed on Kiss albums.
Ooh.
And when I saw this article while we work email, like, you know what? Let's talk about this. Honestly, we're not. Maybe we'll even be surprised. So if you want to know who played which instruments on a Kiss album, the liner notes will probably not tell you the complete story. A lot of Kiss records, they say the way things are done is that sometimes instruments that you think are members of the band are not members of the band at all, or member of the band you think is playing the instrument. Gene explains in the band's 2005 book Behind the Mask. Below you'll find a list of 17 musicians who secretly performed on one or more of the band's studio albums, including 3 guitarists who would later wind up officially joining Kiss. Of course, to maintain the band's mysterious image, none of these guest musicians were listed on the original credits for the albums. on which they performed. So let's see here. All right, so first up we have Dick Wagner, Destroyer, 1976, and Revenge, 1992. Dick Wagner, who worked with Bob Ezrin on classic albums by Lou Reed and Alice Cooper, was recruited by the producer for some secret contribution to Kiss's 1976 album Destroyer. He could be heard on Beth, Flaming Youth, Great Expectations, and to Ace Frehley's Extreme Displeasure, performing the solo on Sweet Pain. And I quote from, I had done the solo on Sweet Pain, and it was okay, Frehley recalled behind the mask. I said, maybe I'll come in tomorrow and take another shot at it. Instead, when I first played the record back, I go, that's not my effing solo. What the F is this? I called Gene and oh boy, not a censor. He gave me censor by saying, like, censor.
Oh, that wouldn't stop Michael. He'd be saying all the F-bombs in there.
If I'm taking my stance, he's censor. He gave me some censor saying, we tried to call you, but we couldn't find you. That lies. Yeah, okay, that's just, that's sad. When Ezrin teamed up with Kiss for a third time on 1992's Revenge, he called Wagner once again for the solo on the ballad, Every Time I Look at You. Ba-na-na-na. All right, next up, you have Jimmy Malin, Love Gun, 1997. Really? Interesting. So Jimmy Malin was a highly popular studio musician playing percussion for everybody from Roxy Music, Peter Gabriel, Dire Straits, Madonna, Duran Duran, and David Bowie. His conga playing added an exotic dimension to Almost Human from 1977's Love Gun. Interesting. We got Ray Simpson of the Village People.
Wow.
Love Gun, 1997. Just as Tommy Thayer wasn't the first. Oh, no, I'm going to dodge that one. I'm dodging. I love Tommy. I'm dodging that. Ray Simpson wasn't the first copy. Okay, so Tommy Thayer wasn't the first baseman. Then it says here Ray Simpson wasn't the first cop in the Village People. He took over the role and lead singing duties in the popular disco band in 1976, 2 years after appearing as a backup singer on Love Gun's Tomorrow and Tonight. He was a backup singer to that track. Bob Kulick, rest in peace. Kiss Alive 2, 1977, Unmasked, 1980, and Killers, 1982. Bob Kulick, Bruce Kulick's late brother, auditioned for the job as Kiss's lead guitarist back in 1972. He was beaten out by Ace Frehley. The rest of the band were impressed enough by his work to invite him back when Frehley was unavailable to record new songs for the studio side of 1977's Alive 2. In 2018, Kulick told UCR he had no problem keeping his contributions a secret. In this circumstance, being friends with Gene Simmons and Paul Stanley, it was important to me when they said, this has to be between us and us only, that I'm going to keep my word. It's all about integrity, and that's how I'm able to keep going. Kulick was brought back for more work in 1980's Mask and 1982 Killers. He was also hired, and this time credited as the lead guitarist on Stanley's 1978 album, and filled that role on Stanley's 1989 solo tour. I have his 1978 album. His younger brother, Bruce Kulick, eventually got Chuck.
You know who that is?
I do not. What kind of music does he play, Bob? What kind of music does he play? Eventually got the job, and Bob had originally gone after serving as Kiss's lead guitarist between 1984 and 1996. Rest in peace. Next up, what we got here? Anton Fig, the drummer, Dynasty 1979, Unmasked 1980.
Hey, Mason.
Hi, Mason. With Peter Criss recovering from a nasty car accident and generally at odds with his soon-to-be former bandmates, Anton Fig was brought in to play drums for all but one song on 1979's Dynasty, after having played on Ace Frehley's 1978 solo album. I have that. Fig also performed every song on 1980's Unmasked. Chris had broken his arm or something like that, and it took about 10 days to record all my drum tracks. I was under the gun, but worked really hard, and everything went smoothly. Fake recalled in Behind the Mask. I got paid $10,000 to $15,000 on Dynasty. And on Mask, I got $20,000. Not bad for 10 days work. No, not at all. Eric Carr took over, rest in peace, for Chris, beginning with 1981's Music from the Elder.
Oh, here we go.
You know, Feels So Good by Chubb. I might have to listen to the song to confirm. Thank you, Darren.
Yeah,
all right,
thank you.
Holy Night, Unmasked, 1980. Anton Fig's Spider bandmate Holy Night also appeared in an uncredited role on 1980's Mask, performed keyboards on the album after bumping into Gene Simmons at their manager's office. Wanting to have proof that she had played on the record, in 2017, Night told SleazeRocks.com that she copied and kept her royalty checks. I still have them. She should go on to have a highly successful songwriting career, co-authoring hits such as Aerosmith's Ragdoll, which I didn't know, Pat Benatar's Love is a Battlefield.
Good song.
Very. Tina Turner's The Best.
Oh, another great song.
Best. And Kisses,
Better than all the rest.
Kisses, Hide Your Heart. Baby, hide your heart. Baby, hold on tight. All right, next up we got Alan Schwartzberg. Music from the Elder, 1981. Animalized, 1984. Anselm, 1985. So, after playing on Gene Simmons' 1988 solo album, I have that one, studio drummer extraordinaire Alan Schwartzberg, who's played on everything from James Brown's Funky President to Tony Orlando and Dawn's Tie a Yellow Ribbon Around the Old Oak Tree and Peter Gabriel's Salisbury Hill, was occasionally called in to help Kiss out with specific songs or overdubs. We started playing. I and Eric Carr had just joined the band, rest in peace, and couldn't stop the feel, so we had to use Alan, Gene Simmons said of Schwartzberg's work on 1981's Music from the Elder. Eric just couldn't play that feel. He was devastated. Interesting. All right, next we got Vinnie Vincent, Creatures of the Night, 1982. We're creatures of the night. Ace Frehley quit Kiss, after 1981's Music from the Elder, but with the band's commercial fortunes already in free fall, the group tried to keep the news quiet, leaving his face on the cover of 1982's Creatures of the Night while secretly replacing him with a variety of guitarists. The relatively unknown Vinnie Vincent wound up playing on 6 songs and co-writing 3 tracks. He would end up being chosen as Frehley's replacement for the tour in support of Creatures of the Night, although personally conflicts would see him exit the group just after one more album and tour. That is it. Creatures of the Night is a super solid Kiss album. Very solid.
You have that album, don't you?
I do not. It's hard to find.
I don't have it either. I have Kiss Alive too.
Yeah, I know. It's like I've heard the whole album before. I just don't have it on. It's hard to unmask. It's hard to find. Elder's hard to find. So I'm just happy with what I have. So I'm blessed with that. Steve Ferris of Mr. Mister. And I love Mr. Mister. Creatures of the Night, 1982. 3 years before his band, Mr. Mister had two chart-topping hits with Broken Wings and Cry. Guitarist Steve Ferris was briefly in the running to replace Ace Frehley and Kiss. After auditioning for the group, he was prepared with a series of questions. They said, "Will you dye your hair black?" "Sure." "Can you wear high heels?" "I'll give it a try for a couple of weeks." "I thought I'm on to be the new guitar player," Ferris told Tone Talk. The solo he played for the song Creatures of the Night during his audition would end up being used on the record without being credited, of course, but ultimately Kiss decided to go with Vinnie Vincent instead. Interesting. I didn't know that was him. That's cool. Yeah, I like Mr. Mister. He and his brother Gab played at my high school before being popular. They were great together. That's awesome.
Oh my God, Bob, that's awesome, man.
That's cool. I like that. Mike Porcaro of Toto. Creatures of the Night, 1982. Paul Stanley and Eric Carr, rest in peace, are the only two members of Kiss to perform the title track for Creatures of the Night. In addition to Steve Paris's previously mentioned lead guitar work, the duo were joined by Toto bassist Mike Porcaro on the track.
Hey, JJ.
Hi, JJ. Talk about a missed opportunity for a supergroup. They got Robin Ford, Creatures of the Night, 1982. Wow. Jazz fusion guitar hero Robin Ford described his time with Kiss as the weirdest gig of his career. The Yellow Jackets member played the solos on I Still Love You in Rock and Roll Hell. He told guitar player, I spent 9 days in the studio with Gene Simmons and Paul Stanley. That was rather unusual. The whole situation there was rather unusual. I hear a lot of their stories. It was playing music that I don't play, I never listened to. Then you got Jimmy Haslip, Creatures of the Night, 1982. How many Creatures of the Night do we have?
Oh my God, Mason, that's so cool.
That's neat. Was it a good show, Mason? Jazz fusion guitarist Jimmy Haslip, who was in the short-lived band Blackjack alongside Michael Bolton and Bruce Kulick, found himself welcomed into the world of secret Kiss collaborators as a result of a breakup. In a 2008 interview, he recalled Creatures of the Night producer Michael James Jackson calling him late one night, and I quote, "He sounded really desperate, and he said to me he had a deadline to have the album ready in about 3 days, and Gene Simmons refused to play his bass parts because he had just broke up with Diana Ross and he was in there. So he asked me if I was interested in coming by the studio and lay down some bass tracks for him. Went to the studio at about 12 midnight. They were all there. Gene Simmons, Paul Stanley, Ben Vincent, and another one was Eric Carr, rest in peace, with Steve Ferris. And I think there was also Bob Kulick in there. I think that every single person who was in the studio that night was used by Kiss for a recording session."
Yeah, Rick? Mason says, yeah, especially loved when they banged out Hold the Line.
Nice. That's a good song. Here's a good one. Rick Derringer.
Ooh.
Lick It Up, 1983. Lick It Up. Mm-hmm. After secretly performing on Kiss's Creatures of the Night, Vincent officially replaced Ace Frehley on Kiss's lead guitar on their next album, Lick It Up. He soon found himself on the other side of the equation when the solo for the opening track, Exciter, was switched out for one performed by Rick Derringer. I don't think. Yeah, okay, I'll skip it. I'm skipping the drama. Then, of course, you got Mr. Bruce Kulick. Go ahead. Yeah, I have that on vinyl.
Uh-huh.
So cool. It's cool. I have that on vinyl. It's
cool.
OG press. It's OG press too. I got for like $2. So, Animalize. Bruce Kulick. I love Bruce. Great musician. Animalize, 1984. Psycho Circus, 1998. Wow. After Vinnie Vincent's departure, Kiss selected Mark St. John, rest in peace, as their third lead guitar player. Bruce Kulick, whose brother Bob, rest in peace, has secretly played on several Kiss albums, by that point knew it was a bad fit. I had respect for Mark St. John, Kulick told UCR in 2014. I was very shocked they chose him because he was into Alan Holdsworth, a brilliant guitar player. He was also into John McLaughlin. He was in these more very fusion jazz shredders, and I was like, that is not Kiss. But sure enough, St. John quickly drove Paul Stanley crazy with his flashy style and ability to replicate the same solo twice. Kulick was called in to provide uncredited solos for 2 songs on 1984's Animalize. Now, I like Kulick. You know, he's awesome. I see some of his solo work, too, recently. It's been very good. After a medical condition forced St. John off the road, Kulick became Kiss's new guitar player, a position he held for 12 years before the group reunited with their original lineup. Even then, Kulick wasn't done with Kiss. After Stanley and Simmons decided Ace Frehley and Peter Criss weren't up for recording a new album, Kulick was brought in to play bass and or guitar for 5 tracks on 1988's reunion album Psycho Circus. I have Psycho Circus on vinyl.
Well, Mason, let's ask our Kiss aficionado, Cait.
I honestly don't have an answer for that. But what I do understand, because the 80s were like a total different genre period of music. Because people were going glam. You know what I mean? They're going glam. You got the hairspray, dousing up the hair. And I don't know.
Oh, JJ got it.
That's part of the Make It room. Yeah, I do have Kissology. I have 1 and 2. But yeah, I agree with JJ. It's probably the change of the band. Also, that's probably because of the era of the music, because it was starting to become glam rock at that point, which I love. I love glam rock. You'll never hear me complain about glam rock. Oh, work. Well, that's not you too. Come on. Okay, so yeah. Okay, we're just gonna scroll down now. This thing's pooping on me here. Give me a second. Give me a second. There we go. Let me refresh really quick.
Right. Yeah, I just looked up that feels so good piece of music a few minutes ago, because that's how come I'm your wingman. I always look into things, and sure enough, the first few seconds of the song, I knew what it was. I said, I've heard this. It's an instrumental.
I'm pretty sure I'll be the same way. Okay,
I said, I know this.
Loudwire just kind of pooped on me. So, long story short, there are plenty of musicians who Kiss albums. I didn't know about Rick Derringer though. I thought that was
Rob. I know Mitch Miller. You've heard of Mitch Miller, haven't you, Cait?
Nope.
He had all these albums in the 50s and 60s, sing along with Mitch Miller and all this stuff. And
nope.
I knew about him.
Well, good for you. I know nothing.
What about you, JJ? You know about Mitch Miller?
All right. So anyway, guys, you can look it up. I'm just skipping the drama and all that. There's just so much drama in the history of Kiss where I'm just like, guys.
Here you go, Cait. You're like this.
Nice. That's awesome. And what I was saying is, like, I try to avoid the drama as much as possible. It's stupid to write about. If you're going to just talk about the list, keep the drama out. It's stupid. Anyway, so who remembers these forgotten 84 rock radio hits? Who remembers 38 Specials, Teacher, Teacher? You know that one?
Doesn't ring a bell.
Oh, you're killing me. Now, 38 Special had string hits in the 80s, but rarely do you hear the song Teacher, Teacher gain much love from the classic rock radio. The Southern Heroes released the song in 1984. It got pushed from the track being included on the soundtrack that to the movie Teachers, which starred Nick Nolte.
Oh, I remember that movie, Teachers. That's a great comedy.
Mm-hmm.
You remember that one, JJ? Ralph Macchio's in that film, too.
The song co-written by Brian Adams and Jim Valance.
Oh, Hot for Teacher. Yes, I know that song.
Please. Thank you. Valance rose to number 4 on the Main Street chart, while also seeing crossover airplay and landed at number 25 on Billboard's Hot 100. Now, what was that?
Hot for Teacher. Yeah, I remember that song. Yeah, Teachers is a great soundtrack.
Well, Teacher, Teacher. You ever heard 38 Specials, Teacher, Teacher?
No, I don't think so. But when he said Hot for Teacher, that I recognize that title.
How about Lindsey Buckingham, Go Insane?
I'd have to hear it.
Okay, so he's from Fleetwood Mac. Then we'll scroll down. How about this one? How about The Fix, Deeper and Deeper? I never heard of this one. The Fix had emerged as one of New Wave's hottest bands by the time 1984 rolled around. A string of hits such as Stanfall, Saved by Zero, and One Thing Leads to Another had preceded the track Deeper and Deeper. While each of those songs seem to have kept their popularity over time, Deeper Deeper has largely dropped off the radar after being a top 10 rock hit I never heard this one. Part of the issue is that the song didn't actually appear on Fix's album until Reach the Breach was released years later. The song's initial push came from the conclusion on the Streets of Fire soundtrack. The film starred Diane Lane, Michael Parr, what do you call it? Rick Moranis, I remember him, and Amy.
Yeah, Rick Moranis.
Madigan was initially a box office dud, though it later glanced to audience as a cult favorite. Deeper peaked at number 3 on Billboard's mainstream rock chart. Oh yeah, I remember this one. Sammy Hagar, Two Sides of Love. I know that one. Everyone knows I Can Drive 55, but did you remember that Sammy Hagar anthem was the first single from his 1984 album, BOA? Two Sides of Love had that honor. The relationship-driven song was definitely rock radio, catchy enough that it also crossed over and hit the Billboard Hot 100 as well. The song peaked at number 5 for mainstream rock and edged its way into the top 40 at number 38, but it seems to get overlooked for airplay nowadays by some of Sammy's other biggest hits. I do like I Can Drive 55. I Can Drive 55.
I think I know that one.
It's pretty catchy. Oh, it's on Back to the Future where he goes back.
Oh yeah, right. Yes.
Big Hotel Biff.
Mm-hmm.
And you hear that song, I Can Drive 55. That's the rock song.
Oh.
Honeymoon Suite, New Girl Now. Nope. And this is a Canadian band. The future looked bright for Canadian rockers Honeymoon Suite, but their 1984 single, New Girl Now, will be the biggest impression they make on American rock radio. The lead singer from their self-titled debut album received significant rock and MT airplay and gave them a nice springboard so what looked like was going to be a bigger career. The song with memorable guitar licks rose to number 7 on the mainstream.
Hey, Dusty.
Hi, Dusty. In 1984, only one other of their songs, 1986, Feel Again, will crack the top 10 after that. Honeymoon Suite. I don't think I heard that one either. Maybe I have, but doesn't ring the bell. What about you, James?
I don't know about that album.
Song album. And we'll see here. Let's see. You got Jefferson Starship. I like them.
Yeah, they're good.
I like them. Laying It on the Line. I know that song. Jefferson Starship.
Aaron's got a question for you.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's pretty much where I'm at, Darren. It's like, you guys tell me these things doesn't ring the bell, or even this doesn't ring the bell. But I'm pretty sure if I listen to one of their songs, I'll go, oh, yeah, Happy Honeymoon Suite. What does it take? Was the end of what? Was it?
One Crazy Summer, the movie.
Yeah.
Give me more than that one.
Thank you. I didn't. So Jefferson Starship had evolved from Jefferson Airplane, and we're still a hit-making band into the early 80s. However, the band's Nuclear Furniture, Lord knows how that would turn out. Album will be their last as Paul Cantor. Eggs after the record led to the transition being known as just Starship. The album would yield a pair of singles. No Way Out came first, and it was the bigger of the two, but Laying on the Line also rose to number 6 on the mainstream rock chart. It would be the band's last top 10 single, even when the group reunited under the Jefferson Starship name in 1999 and issuing 3 more albums. Night Ranger. Okay. I know who they are. I like Night Ranger. When You Close Your Eyes. I think I heard that song. What were you giggling about?
No, I was looking at Mason. Never mind. My question was answered about Jefferson Airplane, how they changed the Starship.
Oh, okay. Good. Good. Glad you got your answer. When You Close Your Eyes was the third and final single from Night Ranger's Midnight Madness album, and at the time it was quite successful. The song topped out at number 7 on the mainstream rock chart and enjoyed some crossover attention as well as pick up number 14 on Billboard Hot 100. If you're a Night Ranger fan, you definitely know the song, as it's their most third most performed track live over the years. But it feels as though this song doesn't get the classic rock radio attention that it should. I think I heard of it. I'm not too sure. I'll have to listen to it, just like I was telling Darren. John Parr, Naughty Naughty. Yeah. Yes, we all know that St. Elmo's Fire, Man in Motion song, but did you remember John Parr had the Moz Rock hit before that? In 1984, Parr issued his first solo record, the self-titled yet yielded the single Naughty Naughty, with a video that featured pre-Melrose Place actress Lisa Rinna. Oh, I remember Melrose Place. Ooh, that was a good show.
I don't think I've ever heard that song Naughty Naughty before. I remember the other song, Man in Motion.
The Naughty Naughty charts strong, let's say it like that. Hit number 6 for Main Street Rock and also enjoyed a stint on the Billboard Hot 100, topping out number 23, Naughty Naughty. I kind of like how they named it Naughty Naughty. I'm like, that's funny. Okay, and then we got REO Speedwagon. I don't want to know. I do know the song.
Hey, Dave.
Hi, Dave. Can't Fight This Feeling was one of the 80s biggest power ballads. It was definitely the smash from REO Speedwagon's Wheels Are Turning album, but fans might not remember the song was the album's second single following the more rocked up track, I Do Want to Know. The catchy rocker is filled with wah-rific guitar work. Hit number 5 from Rock Mainstream and also landed at number 29 on the Hot 100. You got Tommy Shaw. I totally forgot he went solo. Totally forgot about that.
Hey, Oregon.
Hi, Oregon. Good to see you, sir. Tommy Shaw, Girls with Guns. After years of making Sticks, one of the rock's most successful bands, see, Michael? Bands of the 70s and early 80s, Shaw stepped out on his solo debut, Girls with Guns. The high-energy synth-heavy title track was certainly a catchy tune. It rose to number 6 on the Main Street Rock chart and remains his highest charting solo hit to date. The song was his only top 40 hit, peaking at number 33 on the Billboard Hot 100. I like Tommy Shaw. I like him. He's cool.
Yeah, the band broke up, I think, if I remember, Mason.
What's he asking?
He's asking, I heard REO Speedwagon recently stopped touring.
Yeah, they did. They did, unfortunately. That was unfortunate. Slade. I like Slade. Run Away. After years of success in the UK, Slade finally got their due statewide in 1984 with Run Away. The lead single off their Keep Your Hands Off My Power Supply album. Keep Your Hands Off My Power Supply. Oh, these titles. Incorporating an electric fiddle, the song comes off as a rocked-up Scottish jig. The track is the lone entry on this list to actually top the Billboard Mainstream Rock chart. It also crossed over and hit number 20 on the Billboard Hot 100. Ooh, we got Billy Club, Billy Squire.
Oh, hold on. JJ's got something for you.
Okay, watch Robert Fifton. Thank you. He rips Kiss the Elder to shreds. I disagree with a lot of points. I'm sure you will as well. Yeesh. That sounds... Yeesh. Yeah. Wow. That's... Yeesh. That's... yeah, I don't... I already think I'm already disagreeing with him. I'm going to have to look regardless. But yeah. Thanks for bringing that up. Yeesh. Yeah, a lot of people rip that album too. I don't know. It's just a lot of nonsense. I know a lot of it has to do with the music, or they're just angry about the lineup, yada. You know, it's always something with the Elder, which I really am getting tired of hearing about, because it's like, it's a good album. It's like, but you know what?
I wouldn't know because I've never heard the album, so.
Really?
Nope.
But yeah, I'll give it a look. Thanks for telling me, Dusty. So Billy Squire. I like Billy Squire. You gotta know, you know who Billy Squire is, right, James?
I think so.
Stroke it.
Oh yeah.
Or Lonely is the Night. Lonely is the Night.
Yeah, I think I know.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's him.
Okay.
But in 1984, see, I do pay attention to the radio show. Now, in 1984, Bill Squire had emerged with some of the best hard rocking hooks the decade's given us. Rock Me Tonight. Rock Me, Rock Me Tonight.
Yes, I am, Mason.
Rock Me Tonight had already topped the mainstream rock chart in Signs of Life album, and they came along all night long. The track was a fine addition to Squire's catalog, the sort of gritty guitar party rocker that he had made a career on. The song peaked at number 10 in the mainstream rock chart, but seems to often be overlooked when it comes to reflecting on Squire's fruitful early 80s breakout. Fruitful.
And what about you, Darren? Are you one of the Kiss fans that doesn't like it, or do you like the album?
Yeah, Darren, yeah, I've been noticing that too lately. I mean, I don't know what it is. I don't get it. I seriously, I don't. It's like, okay, well, obviously something triggers about the elder. I don't know if it's.
And I know someone I can ask, Mark Anthony Cait of, Mark.
I do.
He's a huge Kiss fan, so I'm wondering if he would.
Yeah, ask him. Ask him
to say to that.
I like the other fans' input on this.
Oh,
but yeah,
here we go.
I'm really tired of hearing about. In the Dark was a good song for Bill. Yes, it was. I like Bill. That's a good song too. I think it's underrated in my opinion. I think Squire is a great artist, a great guitarist, a great singer. He brings that really good rock vibe. That's what.
Was he a solo artist or was he in a band?
Well, I know he was a solo artist.
Okay.
So yeah, but Billy Squire is good. He's cool. I like him. John Waite, Tears. The guy that sings Missing You. Missing You. Everybody knows John Waite's ballad Missing You, but do you remember the follow-up Tears? The song fell in line with the rocking style of music of Waite's prior band, The Babies. It was more upbeat and still relationship-heavy song. The track peaked at number 8 on the mainstream rock chart and hit the Billboard Hot 100 at number 37. Oh, yes! We have yes.
Ah.
Yes, leave it. It sounds like me talking waffles. It does. That dog is
Christopher,
in the
hello.
Yes, leave it. It sounds like I'm talking to my dog. Owner of a lonely heart.
Owner of a lonely heart.
But yes, back on the map in the 80s, signaling a period where they became a more commercially viable group. Prog rock icons also dropped a second single that has moment on both MTV and at radio. Leave It showcases some vocal dexterity by the group, incorporating a bit of world vibe with its later voices. The song peaked at number 3 for mainstream rock and number 24 on Billboard's Hot 100. That said, it's been one of the most popular tracks over time, with other Yes standards gaining most of the attention on classic rock radio. Okay, here's a good question for you guys. I'm just going to read off these songs. How many of these 1994 rock hits do you remember? You ready, James?
Mm-hmm.
All right, Aerosmith, Juices Are Wild. You know that one?
Nope.
You know Juices Are Wild by Aerosmith? I love it when your juices are wild, girl. Da-na-na.
No, that's one song I don't know.
I need to send you that song.
Then Jorgen might get some of these.
Counting Crows, Einstein on the Beach for an Eggman. I don't think I know that one, so don't worry about it. I know Counting Crows.
Oh, here's something from Jorgen.
I know it's an unpopular opinion, but Owner of a Lonely Heart is the only Yes song I like. That's fine. It's a good song. I like the whole flow of it. It's very nice and easy. It's still very rock. Let's just
really sailing all the way.
Yeah, it's just like a really nice and easy musical flow. I like it too.
Mr. Jones. Is that a song?
Mr. Jones. Oh yeah, I remember that. So you have
Don't Want to Miss a Thing. That's a great song, Mason.
Oh, that makes me cry. Don't even get me started. Now, yes, The Calling. And yes, I did cry that when they performed that in Cheyenne, Wyoming. Hearing that live was so beautiful. So beautiful. So yes, and their song The Calling. Pearl Jam, Descendant. Yes, love my Pearl Jam. Black Crowes, A Conspiracy. Ugh, gross album cover. Who we got here? Sammy Hagar, High Hopes. I think I know that one. Boston, I Need Your Love. Yes. No, I know I really don't, people, so don't get right across. Yeah, I know that song by Boston. Great band. Got Tesla, Mama's Fool. I think I know that one. Cracker, Get Off This. Nope. The Charlatans, UK, Can't Get Out of Bed. Never heard that in my life. Queen Strike, Bridge. I like Queen Strike. Ooh, Audio Slave. Oh, excuse me, Audio Slave. Pink Floyd, High Hopes. By the time the 90s rolled around, Pink Floyd were a cry from the prog magnificence of the 70s. The Division Bell album provided a darker tone, and one that didn't quite feel like it was the same band. So that said, new album from the legendary group was a total event, and High Hopes got plenty of run at radio. The song hit number 7 on the mainstream rock chart, despite its solo chart showing there are much bigger Pink Floyd songs for rock radio to choose from when populate classic rock radio these days. High Hopes even fell out of favor on the live front after its initial 94 release. Our Lady Peace, Starseed. I never liked Our Lady Peace. They weren't my favorite.
I think I had the Division Bell on cassette back then.
Really?
Yeah. Cool. Oh, Jorgen's got another one.
Wow.
Hey, there's other classics there, Jorgen. So Dark like Side of the Moon. The whole album was great.
So you like High Hopes over Brick in the Wall? And
oh my God, Jorgen.
Wow.
Okay. Oh my God.
Wow. Very bold. Wow. Okay. Who remembers the Spin Doctors?
You spin me right round, baby, right round like a record, baby. I remember that.
That's not the Spin Doctors.
Oh.
Oh, I can't remember how you pronounce it. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, what's the song by the Spin Doctors?
You Let Your Heart Go Too Fast. Oh, they're a fun group. The Spin Doctors were a fun group. You were on the wrong song, but you were close with the
Two Princes. I remember that, Christopher.
It may come as a surprise to some, but Spin Doctors did actually release material beyond their hugely successful Pocket Full of Kryptonite album. The follow-up record, Turning It Upside Down, is often looked as a bit of a bomb as the band were suffering from radio fatigue. But the group actually did score some significant airplay for their sophomore set. The lead single, Cleopatra's Cat, came and went, but the follow-up, Let Your Heart Go Too Fast. Oh, stupid tablet.
That's the song I couldn't think of one time. We were doing a stream and I was trying to think of that. Two Princes. I remember that song now.
Actually climbed to number 8 on the mainstream rock chart. But the moment in the sun appeared to be as brief as the recurrent airplay is tied in either Two Princes. Oh, Little Miss Can't. You know that song? Little Miss Can't Be Wrong.
Oh, yeah.
That's them.
I can't believe Jorgen is going to say this, but look at this, Cait.
But, I think it's dreadfully boring. Well, I mean, to be fair, everybody has their own musical taste. With respect, everybody has their own musical taste. I mean, some people love the David Gilmour.
David Gilmour.
Thank you. The David Gilmour, Pink Floyd, whereas some people liked, what's his name? Sid Barrett, I think, Pink Floyd.
Sid Barrett, yeah.
Sid Barrett, Pink Floyd. So, I mean, people have their taste in music. I'm not gonna be jumping on you over your taste in music. I mean, you like what you like, and I respect it. So,
yeah,
I mean, sure,
and we love you, Jorgen.
We love you.
We just like to tease you a bit sometimes, but we love you.
Sure, it's questionable, but it's okay. It's like we all don't have to like Pink Floyd. We all don't have to like Kiss. We all don't have to like Alice Cooper. We all don't have to like anything. So it's like, but I'm glad that at least you like a song by Pink Floyd. A song. I'm happy you like a song by Pink Floyd. So there's that. So coffee.
Yeah.
Need my caffeine today. It's my day off, and I'm just like.
I prefer the Ricky Martin version of Menudo. Do you, JJ? Remember Menudo?
Oh God!
And they had that short-lived TV series. Menudo had their show. Like, oh
no,
God.
JJ, that's not even funny. That is not, you're giving me nightmares. That's not even funny.
Oh, here's a good one. I like everything but rap.
You know, rap, well, Bob, rap's okay for me. I'm not a huge fan, but I do like the classic stuff like Biggie, Tupac, Dr. Dre. But I love, just like James, I love Eminem. We love Eminem.
No.
Hey, you already know this, but James is a Slim Shady closet freak. So
I am not a Slim Shady fan.
Like he likes Slim Shady. He pretends he hates
all
it.
I tell Slim Shady is, please shut up. Please shut up. That's what I tell him.
You love it. You were laughing.
No, I don't. What's this, Darren?
That commercial or something?
What song is that, Darren?
You just make it up, but either way, it's amusing.
I don't know what that is. Nope, it is poetry, not music.
I like. We don't need no.
We don't need no education. Sure suits the organ's music taste. Oh my God, Christopher!
Oh. Wow, Christopher!
And ladies and gentlemen, the legend is here. Michael Nolan's in the house.
Hi, Michael. We were just talking about you, sir. Did you happen to read? Boring now. Oh, come on. Really? I'm kidding. Hey, Michael, did you happen, now that you're here, I'm going to pick your mind on this, and I love you, so just know that. But did you know that Foreigner are extending their farewell tour to 2025? And, before you say anything, and there is a report that Lou Gramm might be joining them.
And Michael.
And look at that, he's got a Lou Gramm album. Show Michael the Lou, yeah, show him that. Show him the Lou Gramm album.
There you go. If I can get this stupid album to come out.
There is no sleep, just a record.
Oh wait, there is a sleep in here. I just realized it.
Oh, it's okay. You're cool.
There you go. And what's the album called? Ready or Not. Yeah, that's it. Okay. There we go.
Yeah. So what? Thank you for showing that.
No problem.
What are your thoughts about that? Because there have been reports that they are trying to get Lou Gramm to join for next year for that farewell tour, which I think would be beneficial.
Oh my God. He likes something.
That's a great Lou Gramm album. I love Lou Gramm. He sounds phenomenal at the Rock Hall. Holy cow.
I gotta highlight this one too. You want to read this one, Cait?
Yeah, Christopher, that's right. Music taste is about opinions, not education. You should learn that. It'll be so much funnier then. Ooh. Well, so pardon those guys. They don't know any better. Yeah.
Oh, Michael.
Yeah. Yes, I called it months ago. There's a reason to go as far as you called it, really? Okay. Yeah. You know, I think it's great they get Gramm on board because I know people want to see. I know you would like to see that. I know my physical therapist. True story. My physical therapist would love to see that to happen, and they're going nowhere near me. So that's okay.
Now, guys, play nice in my chat, please.
Gentlemen, let's behave. Or don't somebody put you in the
Jorgen. Christopher says your opinions need education, Jorgen.
Let's play nice, gentlemen. Play nice, children. Play nice, children.
Lou Grant would be better singer than Kelly Hansen.
Listen, dude, Michael, what's wrong with Kelly Hansen? I like him. Yeah, okay. I know I'm asking for World War III on this, but I'm so sorry, people. But What's wrong with Kelly Hansen? I like him. I think he's great. I love Lou Graham too. I think it's great that he might be coming back. But what's wrong with Kelly Hansen?
Yeah. Wait, I don't even know who Kelly Hansen is.
The current singer for Foreigner.
Oh, okay.
So, but yeah, so about me, I know I'm asking for World War III, but that's my fault. But well, I don't mind him. You know, a lot of people say that he sounds really good live. Last time I checked. Oh, geez.
Oh, okay. I gotta make a joke about this one.
Oh, no.
Music tastes are like food tastes, down to the individual. Besides, who wants to eat records? Well, apparently, Taco ate JJ's Boston record.
Apparently, you want some Boston cream pies or something. But yeah, it's musical taste. That's what it is. It's musical taste. It's just not everyone has to agree with what music you like. I mean, for instance, Kelly is a joke replacement singer who hasn't written anything. Ask the Who about replacement members. Ouch!
Oh.
Ow! What did the Who do to you? I'm like, what did the Who do to Michael Nolan? Ooh. Like, ow! Fair enough, Michael. Thank you, Michael. Michael. Whatever the Who did, I'm sorry. Very, very sorry. Woo! Spitfire! Woo! We love you, Michael. You always bring joy. Remember?
Yes, you do.
You always bring joy. I love it. I live for it. You know it. You know it. Oh boy. Oh, Michael has me laughing a little bit. My eyes are watering, so I'm just like. They are. Well, okay. World War III coming through. Sorry, I just saw a new reel from Alice Cooper. Anyway, a nice reel, by the way. Anyway, okay. To you, they're a cover band. Okay, I don't know how I'm gonna say this. I don't think they were a cover band. No. Duck for cover, James. This is gonna explode. Okay, why would the Rock Hall put a cover band in? They're a rock band. I think they're a rock band. But to me, but to you, the rock band would be Lou Graham. If I'm not mistaken.
Uh-huh.
Like, yes. Oh my gosh, you guys should have seen last December. He and I were just having World War III over Kiss. Oh my gosh. I'm just like, I remember just going like for like 3. It's sometimes up for 3 hours. And I'm just going like, please stop.
Wow, I think we've started a debate going in the chat here.
Oh boy. Well, show some comments. All
right, let's pop up this. Okay. I don't socialize with the rabble.
Then why you answer?
Jorgen is JJ's Jorgen LOL. Okay, Jorgen says, I agree. It is one member left in the band, and it isn't Lou Graham, not Foreigner in my book. Okay. Mick Jones is still there. Jorgen. Fake members playing Foreigner songs is exactly what a cover band is. Okay, let's see what we have next here. Okay, then I back on that, but it doesn't sound like Foreigner still. What's Darren say? So this Foreigner is foreign to Michael. Check. Wink. And then we got Mick Jones. Doesn't show up at shows anymore. And we have Nick Fantasy.
Oh, hello, Nick. Positivity's here. Hallelujah.
But Mick Jones is still a member. Okay.
Here we go.
And,
hi, Nick. Welcome to the conversation of Foreigner. Okay, in this corner we have the Queen from out fighting. Yeah, Bob's the referee.
This is a fun stream. This is fun. I'm enjoying this.
I started. Yeah, I know it too, because I'm sitting here going like. See why I started?
Cait, this is fun. Let's enjoy this. We've got some good interaction going on here.
I love it. No, I love it. It's even better when there's Michael in the chat. And
now we just need Royce in the house to make it even.
Yeah, no, we got Nick there. Nick's Mr. Positivity, so maybe he'll brighten up.
I saw this one coming a mile away. I heard that Jorgen buys his clothes at the toilet store.
Well, I'm going to put you in timeout. I'm not afraid to put you in timeout.
She has a wrench and she's not afraid to use it.
Oh, no. Don't mess with the lady with the wrench. But, oh, man, you guys are fun.
We got a little debate going on about, is Foreigner a fake cover band, or are they still...
Well, put the comments, will you?
Huh?
Can you put the comments if there are any?
There's nothing new yet. Everything's all quiet.
I mean, I think they're still a band. I think Styx are still a band. I think Kiss are still a band.
Okay, so, we have another comment.
Foreigner Kiss are the worst albums, Nick. Clean Toilet, Foreigner Kiss. Hey, Nick. Speak of Nick, how have you been? What's new in your area? Anything exciting? Any new records you bought recently? I hope you're doing well. I sincerely hope you've been doing well, my friend.
Oh, so nice to have you here, man.
It's always nice to have Nick here. Nick's a very nice person. I'm not familiar enough with Foreigner to have a opinion. That's fine. That's fine. You don't need to know. You're better off not in the fight. You're good.
I like Mick Jones when he was in the Clash. Did you, Dave? Cool.
He was in the Clash? I didn't know that.
I didn't know that. Wow.
I did not know that, Dave. Interesting. Don't make me use my wrench. I'll do it. Behave.
Oh my God, I'm crying. It's so funny.
Behave.
A lot of people still think they are a band. Wishful thinking. Don't make it so. Good money after.
No, wishful thinking. They have everything that makes it a band. Kelly Hansen is a singer. I'm thriving. To be perfectly honest with you, I'm thriving.
I'm doing okay.
Yeah, James is doing okay. I'm thriving. I got a lot of stuff going on.
I do too, but I still do my streams and have fun.
StreamYard is not being nice to me. James has been nice to let me borrow his channel. So
of course.
That's why I have him as my
That's what I do.
It's very supportive. But I'll be okay. It's just family, stuff. Just all that fun jazz. It's all good though. No need to worry about.
Oh, Jorgen, that last comment you put, that cracked me up.
Jorgen, Christopher, I love you both. Tone it down a bit. Just a little bit. Please. I love you. Just a little bit. On Sunday, you can go back to your wild side.
Different Mick Jones. Same name, wrong guy. My bad. Okay, Dave.
Oh. Okay. That's okay. I cannot tell you how many times if Paul Ring showed up with you in place, would you really think you saw the Beatles? Oh, James. That's on you now. You're answering that.
Michael, I don't know how to answer that question.
I mean, well, think of it. Okay, look. If it's Paul and Ringo, then you have two replacements. Would that be called a Beatles tribute band? Or would that be the Beatles?
I don't think it would be the Beatles.
It's a good answer. I don't think
if it was the two of them doing a twosome, then it would kind of be the Beatles in a way. But if they had two replacements, I don't think that would work. I wouldn't go with it.
But I'm just saying, if Paul Ringo were to do a tour like that, would you go?
If they were going to tour together, just the two of them.
Mm-hmm.
If they were touring together, just the two of them together, I would go.
But if it was Paul, Ringo, and 2 replacements, would you go?
Well, because Paul and Ringo are there, I guess I would have to.
Still be supportive. I like that. Still being supportive.
Yes, I'd have to. I'd have to go, definitely. But he became a permanent member, Bob, because Pete Best didn't cut it for George Martin, so they had to can him.
Excuse me. Ooh.
You all right?
Yeah.
Take a sip of water or something.
I'm okay. I'm fine. I'm fine. Thank you.
Oh, the answer is simple. No John Lennon, no George Harrison, no Beatles, no Mick Jones and Kelly Hansen showing up. Don't make them foreigner. I love Michael's sense of humor.
Okay, well, if you have Lou Graham, will that count as foreigner then? I'm serious. If Lou Graham says, okay, yes, let's do this, let's tour, will that count as foreigner? I have nothing against replacements overall, but usually it depends on which members. A band like Beatles where all 4 was so central wouldn't work. Yeah, I agree with you, Jorgen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't see anybody should even touch the replacement.
Like I said, wishful thinking. Okay.
It's not wishful thinking. It's gonna happen. Just watch.
Oops. A random band where they switch a drummer and or a bass player is nothing. It's another thing.
Oh, come on. I differ. It's gonna happen, Michael. Just watch. Just watch. You'll thank me later. Just watch. It's gonna happen. Just watch. My spice senses tell me that somehow Luke Graham will be part of the tour. What about you, James? What do your spice senses tell you?
I think that Foreigner's going to do a good job on their tour, no matter what Michael thinks. I can't believe I did. Did I just say that out loud? I think I just did.
You're stalling your own that one.
But you know what? I think Michael likes that I'm speaking up too. I know he does.
Oh.
I can't believe I just said that. Lou Graham with his fake band and give them one original member. My analogy with Paul and Ringo proves my point. Foreigner is a fake dollar cover band. Okay. And what's I saw the ghost version of Leonard Skinner. One member left. It wasn't exactly Leonard Skinner, but sounded exactly like him.
Thank you, Darren. Yes. Thank you. Yeah, no, exactly. It still sounds like him. I mean, I know it's not like the original Leonard Skinner by any means, but dang, do they sound good. They do. Yeah, I just missed him up here, too. And quite frankly, my mom likes the music, too. But, man, that's crazy. Crazy. I don't know, Michael. I mean, I get your point. Yeah, exactly. As long as they're happy. I mean, that too. Exactly, you're right. I think as long as they're happy and they're enjoying it, that's important.
Well, you know what, Dave? I don't think the band would have been the Beatles without Ringo or Paul if they were replaced. We all know that. Spend your money and believe if that works for you, but saying it's a sunny day so the rain soaks you don't get you a tan, okay?
Well, I'm saying I'm not going because they're going nowhere near me, but all I'm saying is that I get your point, but at the same time, I think you're still a band. That's just me, though. I see your point, Michael. I do see your point, and I respect it. I do.
I respect it too. Mm-hmm.
I do. I respect your points. Very valid. Very valid points. Wait, okay, someone give me a history lesson here. This is stuck in my mind now. Dave brought it up. And hi, Dave. Were Paul and Ringo replacements?
No.
No? Okay.
John started the whole thing with the Quarrymen, and he asked Paul to join. And then George came after, and then they had Pete Best for the most part of their touring life, and then Ringo took over because they even the Beatles agreed that Ringo was a better drummer.
No, there was a drummer before Ringo. Interesting.
Yeah, there was Pete Best.
Right.
Well, me being the Beatle nerd, I know all this stuff. All members of the Beatles contributed to writing their music. Right. Very different situation from other bands. That's true, Bob.
Solid point, Bob. Very solid. Interesting. It's making me think. I'm like, what? It's like, no, just ask James. James would know. But anyway, guys, I think we're gonna head out because I gotta take care of my mom. I got to get stuff out of the laundry. Got my edits to do and all that, so I gotta take care of that. Clean, probably. No, I met a random band, like where the singer or maybe one more are the front figure and the rest are the side, more or less. Beatles is a band where all four was central. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I see that. By the way, Jeff Pilson, the fake bass player, had hinted at touring till 2027. They will be here forever. But don't call me. I will call you on. You want bet? You want Mr. Sassy Pants? You want bet? I'm waiting for the England Dan and John Ford Cooley reunion.
My Cait heroes.
Oh, you want that? I don't go to cocktail parties, so if you think I'm going to waltz my honey to a cocktail party, you are wrong. Well, it depends on who's there.
And everybody keep Bob in your prayers. He's going under the knife tomorrow for eye surgery.
Oh, Bob, is it cataracts?
It's the first of 2 eyes. He's getting one tomorrow, then I think next month, Bob, you're going for the second eye? If that's cataracts or something? I think so. I won't tell anyone anything at a cocktail party. I don't drink anymore. Well, neither do I.
I don't drink either. It messes with my autoimmune disease. But no, I'm better off not being. No, just to annoy Michael, I would so dress up and go to a cocktail party just to annoy him.
Bob, you're gonna come out fine tomorrow, and when you tell me you can see, we'll play the song for you. I can see clearly now. The rain is gone. There's no obstacles in my way.
I'll be praying for you, Bob. You'll be okay.
Yeah, you're in our prayers, Bob.
Both my parents had the similar surgery. They did fine.
You took my intro there, Michael. Gotta go, cats and kittens. Well, it's always nice to have you here, Michael. What a pleasure to have you here. It's an honor.
I love you, Michael. Your family.
I love you too, man. I love all of you. I love all of you guys.
I love picking your mind. You're awesome.
Yes.
Keep rocking in the free world, Michael. You're doing great.
And in the end, the love you take is equal to the love you make. Yeehaw!
But seriously, guys, check out Michael's YouTube page. He's like my former. This is true. He's like reminds me of my former music history professor, minus the swearing. But
and Michael, if you're still here, you have a wrench, so you can promote your channel in the chat.
There you go. Promote your channel.
Promote your channel.
Although like Michael and I bicker back and forth, we're very close and we're family. We love each other. We respect each other. But I also like hearing, Michael's honest opinions as well.
Oh, I love them too, man. He's so fascinating to listen to when he goes on about music. It's just like intoxicating, if you will.
Very, very intoxicating. And I'm not just saying that either, Michael. It is. I do learn a lot, believe it or not. I do. I'm kidding.
So we'll be back Friday with more musical adventures for you.
And nonsense.
And so, as I say on my channel, Beatles forever. See you on the next one. Bye for now.
Be good.
Peace and love.
Stay safe. Keep punching. Try to be